Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about how to sell on Poshmark. I know some of you watching already sell on Poshmark or you're already out there reselling, and this is kind of just a video for the beginners and the people that ask me questions because I get these every week and I just kind of wanted to do a step-by-step so it's really easy. So the very first thing you want to do is to go through your closet, go through your shirts, go through your shoes, your jackets, your pants. I typically don't sell socks and underwear because that's just kind of, I used to like new underwear, not used, but I don't really do that anymore because there's not a big profit to it. If you have jewelry, if you have any accessories like beanies and stuff like that, those sell really well. Poshmark is kind of getting more brand particular, but don't let that stop you from going through your own closet and just kind of creating a pile of stuff that you don't wear and that you don't want anymore, because that's literally money sitting in a pile. If you've done this and you're also curious about sourcing at thrift stores or at resale locations or the Goodwill outlet, I will actually make another video on that because I know there are a ton of people that want to get into reselling and you kind of want to understand it more. So I will do a separate video for that. The second thing you want to do before you list anything on Poshmark is to get your shipping supplies. First thing you want to do is to head to the United States Postal Service's website and to order the free boxes. And I will kind of show you the ones I have. I actually just put a shipment in because I'm super low on shipping supplies. But they have envelopes like this one, and this is probably my most popular. If I sell one item, I wrap it in tissue or a clear poly mailer, which protects the garment, and it is self-adhesive, and then I would put the label right here because they have a place for it. This one is a shoe box. You would tape it. It does not have self-adhesive, and put the label right here sideways. There are other sizes than what I'm showing you. This is kind of what I had laying around. This last one is good for like a tank top, or if you sell jewelry, a scarf or something like that. It folds down and up, and it's kind of like a little rectangle. It doesn't seem like it has that much room, but when you fold them up, it has a ton more room. Or if you don't want to go through the trouble of waiting for the Postal Service to deliver your shipping supplies, highly recommend going to Amazon and getting poly mailers. You can also find these on eBay, and there's a company called UPack and Ship, I believe is what it's called. I can put all the links down below. But my husband, for Christmas, I had these on like our wish list, and I hadn't pulled the trigger on buying them, so he bought them for me, and these are my new poly mailers. These are self-adhesive as well. I can get you the price, and I will put the link in the description, but I thought these were really cute, and I'm dreaming of somewhere warm because it's snowing outside of my window right now. So the Amazon way will cost you, but you will get them faster. The post office way, you will get them slower, but it doesn't cost anything. So you kind of have to weigh your options on how fast you want to sell on Poshmark or resell on Poshmark, and kind of go from there. Also, definitely want to have packing tape. You can get this anywhere: Target, Amazon, Walmart. Try to get a good pack so you don't have to keep buying it. I usually get the small little shipping tapes that are like one roll, and it goes super fast if you sell, you know, like 10 to 20 items. The third thing is to find a good area in your house with natural light. This will be the area where you take photos for your Poshmark, and this is so important. Lighting is so hard to get right when you're taking photos because the daylight can shift on you. It can turn orange, it can turn yellow, sometimes it's a little blue. So I highly recommend getting a softbox light. It really helps you look more consistent and just kind of keep that quality throughout your Poshmark closet. If you can't afford that, I just highly recommend at least having a window. Like I'm in front of a window right now. Mine is actually right here. I will insert a little video of it, but I kind of put pom-poms around it, and I have a clear hanger at all times on it, so if I have something to sell, I can just grab that hanger, put it up there, take photos, and then get it right on my Poshmark closet. Try to keep it consistent, but this is very tricky. I totally understand. I'm still trying to get in the hang of getting good photos, but I would rather kind of get them up fast and then maybe take care of the photos later. Then that way your closet is set and everything you have to sell is on there. The fourth thing is to download the Poshmark app. If you don't know what Poshmark is, it is a reselling app, and you can also go online on your desktop. The best way to do it is mobile though. It is a lot faster. It's basically like eBay, but there's a lot more women on it. There's a lot more designer brands. I feel like it's easier to work with and it's easier to sell on. I've actually never sold on eBay, but I've talked to people that sell on eBay and it seems like there's a little more to it. Poshmark is really easily laid out if you understand, you know, apps and iPhones or, you know, smartphones. It's really easy to get down. So be sure that you're taking your photos in square mode, and I will show you what mode that is. I have an iPhone, so I don't know if, you know, other types of phones have this mode as well, but it is very important because when you upload your photos to the Poshmark app, it takes the square photos, so you don't want to cut anything off while you're taking your photos. You can add up to 8 photos, and I really need to get better at putting the dimensions in my descriptions. Descriptions are very, very important when you upload items, and I haven't done this because it takes so much time to measure everything, but there's just like little stuff that you'll learn as you kind of build your closet and build your listings that you're like, I need to change that. I've noticed a lot of people are asking this. People will ask you questions, so kind of just tweak how you want your closet to be. Basically, you'll upload your photo of an item. You'll put a title. You want to start with the brand name in the title. My friend Lexi Thrifts, I will put her channel in the description below, but she taught me to do this because when people are searching, they want to know, okay, is this Anthropologie? Is this Madewell? You know, if they want a certain brand, they're going to see it right then and there. Then you want to put a description. You'll put the size, I believe the category. You'll put how much you paid for it. Now, you don't always have to do this. You can just put 0. Sometimes I do that. And then how much you want for it. And keep in mind that Poshmark will take 20%. A lot of people don't like this, but it doesn't really bother me. I don't really see me like losing out on a bunch of money because honestly they need to make money and that's how they make money, and it could be a lot higher percentage, but I think 20% is perfect and I hope they never raise that. Number 5, after you take photos and you add all of your listings, which this could take a while, don't, you know, fret if it takes a few days or if you're trying to get the hang of the app. After you do that, you want to organize your Poshmark closet, and this can be debated in the reseller community. Some people don't believe in organizing your closet a certain way, but I kind of have like an OCD brain and I need my closet to be consistent. Like I think I have like long sleeves right now, then I have pants, short sleeves, then I have like purses, shoes. So they're kind of in categories. So if somebody goes to my actual closet and they're scrolling, they know, okay, now I'm getting to the long sleeves, now I'm getting to the pants. And I just feel like in my mind, that's a lot better. People say it doesn't matter just because you're sharing your closet and people are seeing different things at different times, but I just like it to look organized. So if that's a thing that you like as well, you might want to do that with your listings. Number 6 is probably the most important thing I'm going to tell you, and you cannot let your listings sit. So I know a lot of people just in my everyday life that I have taught how to do Poshmark, just, you know, if they have like 2-3 shirts, or if they need to sell a pair of shoes, or if they have like a few pairs of jeans. And so I teach them kind of like, this is what you want to do. And the number one thing, I cannot stress this enough, is you need to share your closet. It gets your item out there. It gets more exposure. I share every night into the party. There's a party every night. Sharing is just very unique to Poshmark. I don't believe you share on eBay or anything like that, but it kind of like boosts your item. Just think of like Facebook or Instagram, and you know, sometimes you see that top post and sometimes you're the top post to where the algorithm is just feeding. That's basically their algorithm, but you're kind of controlling it. I know that sounds really confusing, but once you get on the app and you kind of use it and work it, it really, really helps. So please, please, please share. Try to share into the party every night. Try to share other Poshmark closets. That really helps. Just share random people. Just keep going and going and going. I try to limit myself to share about an hour a night, which this seems like a lot of time to some people, but it honestly helps with sales. Like sometimes if I don't share, I won't have a sale for maybe 2 or 3 days. But then when I do share, I may get 3 or 4 sales in the next day or even like that night, just because so many people are on there wanting to buy particular brands. And I just can't stress that enough. And you will probably hear me talk about that a lot, but just please be sure to share. Number 7, once an item sells, and it will notify you if you have your notifications on, or you can go into the Poshmark app and you will see kind of a green little dollar sign by the person who bought the item. You definitely want to pack the item within 2 to 3 days. I wouldn't go 4, 5, 6 days just because people can get antsy and they might need the item that they are purchasing for an event. I used to be a lot slower on shipping, but that was before I became a reseller. Now I literally try within 24 to 48 hours to get that item into the mailbox or, to the post office so it can go to its destination. And I've gotten so many compliments on how fast I ship now. So I'm always trying to beat my ship time, but don't hurt yourself over it. If you have an event the next night and you're somewhere that day, don't feel bad that you're not getting in the mail right away. Just get it in the mail as soon as you can. You'll place the shipping label on the outside of your package, and then I used to have to tape it down, but my husband bought me a Dymo label printer for Christmas, so I can just put it on there and go, and those are really nice. I will also put that link in the description. I didn't think I was going to get that for Christmas, but it saves you so much time when you're selling online. I'm so excited. I haven't used it yet, but I'm so excited to use it. Then you'll just want to ship. Like I said, try to ship as quick as you can. You might check your local post offices. They usually have the boxes to where you can put the shipments that you want to ship out into the little bin, and then you can kind of push it and the boxes go into this secure postal bin. Sometimes in my town they're full on the weekends, but I would just highly recommend, going to your local post offices and kind of seeing okay, I can ship here when they're closed down, because postal service usually closed down at 5 or 6, and that's kind of, I work full time, so that's kind of when I'm getting off work, and if I don't have time to go there, then I will just drop it in that little bin. Number 8 is to just keep repeating the process. I know I gave you a lot of tips and I probably missed a ton of stuff, but this is just kind of the beginner's guide to start Poshmark. I love Poshmark and I love the community. I can't say enough good things about it. Sure, there are some flaws within their system and everything, but it has given me my side gig. It's given me my husband and I extra fun money just to have fun with. We're paying down some debt. And again, I am not a full-time reseller. I'm a part-time reseller, but there are a lot of us. It's a really, really fun gig. And if you guys want to learn more about me reselling, me sourcing, how I resell and everything like that, I will be making videos about that because I've seen a lot of interest in it. And it is really fun and I find it interesting myself, even though I do it. So stay tuned and thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!